Pahom
started sprinting back toward the hill, but man, he was struggling.
The heat was brutal. His bare feet were cut and bruised, and his legs felt like they were about to give out. He desperately wanted to rest, but he knew he couldn't stop. The sun doesn't wait for anyone, and it was sinking lower and lower every second. He started to panic. Oh no, he thought. What if I've bitten off more than I can chew? What if I'm too late? The sun was almost touching the horizon, and he was still so far away. He pushed himself to go faster and faster, eventually just full on sprinting. He ditched everything, his coat, his boots, his flask, even his hat. He only kept the spade to use it like a walking stick to prop himself up. I messed up, he thought. I got too greedy and ruined the whole thing. I'm not going to make it. This fear made him even more breathless. He was drenched in sweat. His mouth was bone dry, and his heart was pounding like a hammer. He was terrified that he might actually drop from the strain, but he couldn't stop. He thought, if I stop now after running all this way, everyone will think I'm a total fool. As he got closer, he could hear the Bashkers cheering and screaming for him. Their shouts gave him one last burst of energy. The sun was massive and blood red, half hidden by the mist. It was literally seconds away from disappearing. Pahom could see the people on the hill waving their arms. He saw the fox fur hat on the ground with the money on it, and there was the chief sitting there and laughing, just like in his dream. I've got all this land, Pahom thought, but will I even live to see it? I've thrown my life away. Just as he reached the base of the hill, it suddenly went dark. The sun had set. He almost collapsed right there, thinking all his hard work was for nothing. But then he realized, even though the sun had set for him down at the bottom, the people up on the hill could still see it. He took one last deep breath and scrambled up the hill. He reached the top, saw the hat, and with a final gasp, he tripped forward and touched it with his hands. Wow, what a guy, the chief shouted. He actually did it. Look at all that land. Pahom's servant rushed over to help him up, but he saw blood coming out of Pahom's mouth. Pahom was dead. The Bashkers just clicked their tongues in pity. His servant took the spade, the same one Pahom had used to mark his land, and dug a grave. It turns out, in the end, all the land Pahom actually needed was about 6 feet, just enough to bury him.